welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back with a pick card reading for you. And I just want to say welcome back to all of my beautiful returning subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your presence here. Thank you for spending some of your quality time here with me, because I know that time is very precious, and the fact that you spend any of it with me, I just really appreciate that. So thank you for your friendship, and if you have found yourself here for the very first time, we would like to welcome you to this community. Please subscribe to the channel, join our little family. I do pick a card readings here, so pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea, some snacks, and we'll have a little chat, because we are all friends when we gather here at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we are asking the question, have you already met the one? Have you already met the person that you are going to spend the rest of your life with, perhaps, or at least the next significant relationship with? I do have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1 with the butterfly charm, pile number 2 with the bumblebee charm, and pile number 3 with the dragonfly charm. Whichever pile or piles you are attracted to, just know there may be a message waiting from Spirit for you today. Again, our topic is, have you already met the one? Have you already met the romantic partner that you want, the soulmate, or the person you're going to have the next significant relationship with? Pile 1. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were attracted to the little butterfly charm here, or perhaps to this Deviant Moon tarot deck, but this is your reading. Have you already met the one? Have you already met the person that you seek in life, that is going to be your next romantic partner, or your next significant relationship, or the person that you will end up with? Have you already met the one? I have the Strength card coming out. Oops. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Have you already met the one? We have the Ace of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which is, I'm just kind of giggling because as I was shuffling, it kept showing itself to me. So let's clarify that Strength card, please, Spirit. Have they already met the one? The Ace of Pentacles. I just saw the 8 of Cups. We have the 5 of Cups. The Hermit. And the 8 of Swords. The back of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. And that's kind of what we're asking about. We're asking about, you know, this foundation, which we have here with the 3 of Pentacles, this family unit, this, you know, forever type of imagery with the 10 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. And then underneath that, we have the King of Swords. So we could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, perhaps. We also have Leo. We have Virgo here as well. So have you already met the one? I feel like there is a strong indication here that it could be someone that you are already aware of from your past. Now, whether that is very recent past or a long time ago, remains to be seen. But there is, for some of you, now remember I'm dealing with collective energy, so there's lots of energies floating in and out, but for some of you, I feel like there's been a big ascension for you, or you've grown, or you've ascended, or you've just matured in a way that is making this person want to revisit the connection. So I do feel like this is this person that perhaps will end up in this position with you with the 10 of Pentacles is someone that maybe you grew up with in the past, because we have the Strength card, this Leo energy with this Ace of Pentacles. It shows that the opportunity arose in the past, but maybe it was a little bit ignored, or maybe it flew the coop here, because the 3 of Pentacles is here, but then we have this 5 of Cups. And like I said, right before it came out, the 8 of Cups showed itself. So it showed somebody perhaps walking away before they got the opportunity to really pursue the connection at that time. And what's interesting to me is that we have the Ace of Pentacles here, but the Ace of Cups over here. So it really shows that, you know, they saw it as a valuable kind of opportunity, but the emotion didn't come in until afterwards. The emotion didn't come in until it was a secondary thing after this ascension had already happened. So I do feel like you perhaps may have grown up with this person, started some sort of foundation with them, and when there was a separation or a time apart here, or perhaps you're in that separation right now, because we do also have the Hermit here. But if you're in that separation right now, I feel like it could be coming to a close very shortly. But it shows that maybe they were blind to it for a while. Someone in this connection may have been blind to the other person's intent or feelings, because it looks like that's their higher self, like scolding a child, like, don't you see what you messed up? And like, no, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. But then we have this Ace of Cups. There's a realization, there's ascension, there's growth. This Virgo now, you know, is like peeking through, wanting to offer this love offer. We do have this Eight of Swords, and I'm going to get clarity on that card, I think. The Hermit. So if they were unable to make any moves because perhaps of that separation. The Queen of Swords. So we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and then we also have the Moon. So in the past, this person may have had difficulties in expressing themselves. You can even see in the Strength here, they're trying to wrestle the truth out of this fish. They're trying to wrestle up the courage, and perhaps they just sort of ran out of time back then. But I feel like there's been perhaps a rekindling of something from the past, and maybe that's why you're here asking this question. Is this person the one that I'm with right now? And there is ascension here. Let's get clarity on the Nine of Pentacles, please. It's about shining a light on it. Ten of Cups. Ooh. And there's the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, she's blindfolded and trying to hit a target. So I feel like some of you have started this relationship with someone from the past. Or maybe it's upon you. There's an offer upon you and you're like, should I revisit that? Like, is this something that could actually lead to something, or is it something that's just going to fizzle out? Is it just silly for me to not just charge forward into the future? Because that's what we're taught, isn't it? We're taught to charge into the future and not look back. That's even what I say all the time here. But in this case, Spirit is saying that this is actually the one. This is the Ten of Cups with that Ten of Pentacles. That Ten of Cups, which could lead to all sorts of possibilities, all sorts of things capable. Let's get some cards from Spirit and see what they have to say. Can you tell us about this connection? You deserve love. You are lovable. Someone in this connection, perhaps it was you in the past that didn't feel like you could make the moves here. You didn't feel like you had enough courage, and you have ascended to the point where you are able to pursue that now. Perhaps you were the instigator, but you definitely deserve love. We have soulmate. This is your soulmate. Being drawn back into your life because of that energetic pull. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life on the back of that deck. And you know, the unicorn in this photo is collared and inside this paddock, or whatever you want to call it. And it's about freeing ourselves from these insecurity, these insecure thoughts, these feelings of lack, that we lack something and we don't deserve all of that abundance, but we truly do. Advice for this connection, please. One. We have sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation, and we're talking about that. We're talking about family, and we have flame tree, the start of something new. The start of ooh. So this is something that is going to lead to a lot of abundance for many of you. And we have peace on the back of the deck. It says dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So if there is insecurity, the King and Queen of Swords are here to kind of strip that away for you if you've started this or embarked on a new offer here. It's going to lead to some major abundance, or at least it has the possibility to lead to that, to a lot of abundance for you. Whoops. We have rejection. So many, there's a theme of insecurity here. A theme of insecurity, even with the Hermit, this sense of having to retreat. A theme of insecurity, should I accept this love offer? And we have enlightenment. We can't make clear decisions when we're shrouded in fear of rejection. We have to make, that's why the King and Queen of Swords are here. They're here to kind of help us levitate above the emotional response and to look at things clearly, to see our worth, see our value. That's why the Nine of Pentacles are here, to see what you've accomplished and how much worth you have, that you deserve all of this abundance. And once we're in that mindset, it's a lot easier for us to manifest that, reality. We have the Eagle. Bravery, rising above, accepting love offers as they're presented when they feel right, because they could lead to beautiful abundance even if we don't feel like we're worthy or capable. And we have Deer. That always speaks to me about somebody who's very watchful, somebody who is aware of their surroundings at all times. So if this was a new offer that was in disconnect from a long time ago, I feel like there was still sort of some tabs being kept. And we have the Camel, which is endurance. So definitely you have met this person. Yeah, you have met the one. This is an affirmative for you, pile number one. Let's get a charm bowl for you. A charm bowl, please, for pile number one. Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Yay! The Two of Cups. Soulmate energy in the bowl. The Ace of Swords is that clarity that has come after perhaps a time of disconnect from this person, because, you know, we're asking the question, have you already met the one, the partner that you're seeking in life? And I feel like a lot of you are embarking on a brand new journey with someone from the past, and it's after a time of disconnect and reconnection here with the world. And that Two of Cups, again, we have the soulmate card out on the board for you. That is the soulmate card. That is about relationships. Let's see what we have. Ooh, we have the Cheshire Cat. Somebody has a Cheshire Cat smile. We have the letter E, B, and we have Z. I always think about sleeping and dreaming about somebody when I see that card. We have Pisces in the bowl. Oops, we have a little rabbit as well. Perhaps there's an Alice in Wonderland theme here. Maybe there's an Alice in here. It says, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. Definitely somebody that you've met from the past. You've already met this person for sure. We have the Cancer in the bowl. We have J, he. We have the Bumblebee, which is interesting. You guys didn't pick the Bumblebee, but it was one of the options. But the Bumblebee is a symbol of self-sacrifice for the good of the hive, but also somebody serving the queen as well, if that resonates with anyone. We have a penny, and the year, I have to bring it close to my face, is 1980. You also have a wrench, because perhaps there were plans in the past, but there's a wrench in their plans. And also the name Ben here as well. All right, group number one, that is your reading. The question we posed today was, you know, is the person that you have met already the one? Have you already met the person that you're going to end up with, the partner that you seek in life? This is an affirmation for you that you actually have. This could be somebody from your past that you recently rekindled things with. If this resonates, I would love to hear about your story in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you feel called to. You can check out my Etsy and Instagram links below, but I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello everybody, in group number 2, you were drawn to this bumblebee charm here, or perhaps you were drawn to this round tarot. This is the Mother Peace Round Tarot. Either way, this is your reading, and today we are talking about the one. Have you already met the one, the person you're going to end up with, or have your next most significant relationship with? Have you already met the partner? Whoops. Okay, wow. We have the Three of Swords here. We have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Daughter of Discs, the Daughter of Pentacles here coming out. First for you, this is a very large deck, so I'm going to need lots of space. Have you already met the one? We have the Priestess of Swords, the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. On the back of the deck, we do have the Five of Wands. Let's clarify that, please. Clarifying the Three of Swords. Has group 2 already met the one? So we do have the Star, and it was in the reverse. And then we have this Four of Cups also in the reverse position. Clarifying the Ten of Cups, please. Whoops. Have they already met the one? I just saw the Six of Cups. We have the Priestess and the Six of Cups coming out together. We have the Justice. Have they already met the one? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Lovers. It's going to be difficult for me to prop this little round card up, I think. And then we have the Empress as well. She's sort of reversed, but we'll put her there. We'll put them like that. There we go. So have you already met the one? And we're going to start with the back of the deck energy, and it was the Lovers. It was sort of reversed. And when we're dealing with a reversal here, I feel like some of you have actually gone through perhaps some breakups in the past, perhaps even divorces. Like you already thought you had met the one, and you have actually, and that's why the Empress was kind of teetering on a reversal too, because perhaps not feeling as Empress-like as you want to feel because of the past and because of issues with family, limited resources in that sense, just a past issue. And I do see sadness in the past here with the Three of Swords. This sense of a lot of hard work, perhaps being stabbed in the back a little bit here. You can see that person's actually stabbing her right there in the throat, like just hitting her right where it hurts. And then we have the Star reversed and the Four of Cups reversed. Like it's a lot of reversals, and I realize it's a round deck. It's difficult to keep it in the upright the entire time, but it shows that because of this sadness and because of this hope being destroyed, it forced you to kind of go in a different direction. It forced you to make moves that you never thought you were going to make, which is why I feel like some of you may have been divorced in this sense, because we also have this family situation currently that you have to deal with the Ten of Cups. So there could even be children involved here. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles. And that's why I feel like there could be children. With the Six of Cups, there's children embodied in this card as well. This is about someone from your past. So I really feel like you thought you had met the one, and there was a big disappointment. So I feel like, though, coming up for you, there's going to be some justice coming in for you, which is a beautiful kind of turn of events for you if you've suffered some really deep disappointments in the past. Because I do see some new opportunities coming in. Now this is the current energy, these 4 cards, so you may have this opportunity right around the corner, or it might have already just been presented to you, but it shows kind of a chance for a new outlook. But I feel like some of you are a little jaded, maybe not really sure about this offer a little bit. Just because of everything you've just gone through perhaps in the past, you're not sure if you're ready for this. But this Daughter of Discs, this Page of Pentacles, it represents a really valuable opportunity. It represents an opportunity for this justice. And this justice kind of came out teetered as well. And that's why I feel like you guys are kind of, I'm a little bit on the fence when it comes to this new offer, if it's upon you. And like I said, if it's not upon you, you'll be receiving it very soon. There's also, with this Queen of Swords reversed, there's a little bit of a chip perhaps on your shoulder leading into the future, because you are, well, you're hurt, right? Like you're in pain, and that's something that it's going to take time to heal. So she can really represent someone in the reverse, someone very rigid, a rigid ideology, because they're clinging to logic at this point because they don't want to have anything to do with emotion because emotion actually hurts, and emotion leads to this, and that's something that it's like, I don't have time for that. So I do feel like you're going to have other opportunities, and you're going to be hesitant to embody the opportunity, if that makes sense. But what is important to understand here is we have the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is something valuable to you, and it's a pentacle, it's not a cup, because again, you're not in it for emotion. When this offer comes in, you're like, I'm not about it right now because of everything that I just went through. I thought this was the one, but this is not the one. This is the person who broke me, and now I'm a little jaded, but it's a tangible offer that's going to lead to a lot of healing if you choose that for yourself. Because again, it's about ourselves taking the responsibility of our own healing, being the caveat towards motion and momentum in our own lives. So I feel like many of you have just sort of separated from someone that you thought was the one. And Spirit is here to tell you that your story is not over. You have new opportunities upon you. And it's going to take you some time to heal, but those opportunities are going to lead to you feeling like this Empress. And this Six of Discs, this feeling of insecurity, is going to be rotated around as well. So there's new opportunities of the one coming forward for you. So let's get some advice from Spirit for you. Group 2, advice from Spirit for group number 2, please. It sort of turned into that sort of reading, didn't it? More of an advice reading. Because I feel like some of you are just, maybe you're right thrust, or you're just fresh out of this sort of healing phase, forced into motion in the past, into this new normal. And you're like, was that the one? Am I done? Like, is that it? That's what the one means? And that's horrible. We do have bittersweet already on the back of that deck. And that's what this will feel like, because it's like, it wasn't the original plan. It wasn't the original picture. And I feel like for many of you, there could be children involved here, which only makes this Queen of Swords that much more protective of what's going on emotionally in her environment. We have prayer, making lemonade out of lemons, making the best out of the situation, clinging to faith perhaps, clinging to a higher power, perhaps raging insecurities as well here. And then we have the Acceptance card. And there is a heaviness right now on my chest. Like, I do feel this heaviness. It's like I didn't order this, but this is the way that it is. And just like I said with the Four of Cups, it's like forced change. I was forced into this. My hope was destroyed, and that forced my change. It's not what I wanted. I didn't want to start new, but it's what's been kind of forced upon me. And I almost honestly feel like I could cry a little bit. So just take that as it resonates. And I am sorry if any of you out there are in pain. New things, new opportunities, though. Very important for Spirit to let you know that's new opportunities are upon you. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and to shine. Guard yourself against some of that rigidity, I think. But you're being protective of yourself and your environment, because it's like you lived and you learned. True love says this is the romance of a lifetime, and I don't feel they're talking about the past here. They're talking about the new one coming in. So just keep that in mind. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then we have you deserve love. You are lovable on the back of that deck. Guys, for group 2, please. Whoops. Moonlight. It says travel, romance, and potential. And you know, the moon is always a symbol of the things that we bury down, and that's the possibility with this Queen of Swords reverse, is pushing our emotions down so much that we just, it stifles us, it suffocates us in a way. And it's about conquering that fear and being vulnerable and allowing these opportunities to come in and change us and to shift our perspective on things. And some of you may have travel in your future. You definitely have that romance with these offers coming in. You look at the offers more practically than anything else, but it's going to turn into more, is what Spirit is saying. And again, the travel, I know everyone's going to come at me in the comment section about how we can't travel anywhere, but let's hope for a new day. Let's hope and look into the future for a day when we can travel. We have the Nine of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection, and that's wishes being granted and dreams coming true. So if you have been thrust into this disappointment, the Three of Swords in the past, that's Spirit's way of letting you know that keeping focused on your goals and your dreams with the achievement card is going to lead to your wishes coming true. We have the beaver and we have the bear, and I'm thinking of the mama bear here again with that Queen of Swords. Some of you have kids that you're dealing with here too, and you're like just focusing on work. You're just like, I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to work. We have the eagle on the back of that deck asking us to rise above, which is interesting because this Priestess card has that owl, the large bird of prey kind of flying out. Let's get you one of number 2, please. We have key with a heart, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. So I find it kind of profound that this card has that locked up heart. Like I said, the entire thing started with this reversed lovers card, with the fact that there was perhaps a separation or some sort of disconnect that you had to deal with recently or in the past. So this new relationship coming in is going to be the one that is going to unlock all of that for you. One more, please. Oh, we have the not today, not dealing it. I'm hurt. I'm avoiding it. I'm still angry. Boundaries. Like I'm not dealing with it today. So you're like, I'm not dealing with it. I'm too hurt still. Let's get a charm bowl for you. Group number 2. A charm bowl for group 2, please. Have they met the one? Advice for them in the bowl. We have the Four of Wands, the Magician, and the Page of Pentacles. So that Four of Wands is the gateway card. It can sometimes represent marriage at times. It's in the past position. So like I said, some of you may have actually been divorced in a tangible, like physical, legal sense. This Magician shows that you are actually, this is the past, and what has happened in the past is the gateway towards these new adventures and the actual offer that's going to end up being the quote-unquote one for you. The person that is going to be your next significant relationship, or the one that you end up with. And you are at the helm of all of this change right now. The Magician wields the power over their elements. They're very powerful. So if you're feeling powerless about the future or very unsure about it, just know that you are manifesting everything that you want right now. So it's very important to stay very present, to rise above our emotional responses, and Spirit is not trying to undermine how difficult that can be in certain situations. They just want you to know that you're not alone in that as well. And there's that Page of Pentacles again, a new offer being presented to you, a new valuable offer. For many of you, I feel like it's coming from someone younger as well. We have secret, we have heart, we have is. It's like you're going to kind of lock your heart up a little bit with that card we saw with the key. You're going to lock your heart up a little bit. We do have the black whale tail here. It's like going with the flow, forced though, because it's black. Like it's not something I'm happy about. It's something that almost feels like a death. Like it feels like a death in a way, like something died. We also have the cupcake. It's like innocence is gone. We have tea. We have the like third eye pyramid here, so there could be third party perhaps situation. We have the dolphin, again going with that flow. We have the rabbit. The rabbit is very aware of its surroundings. It's a very nervous creature because of threats around it, so I feel like that's pretty profound too. We have the fawn, so again the children presence in your life perhaps. And we have the bird. The bird is always a sign of dissipation for me, because if it's not in flight, that means we're holding it back. We're holding ourselves back. Another warning about that Queen of Swords reversed, who guards her heart with so much armor. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you today. Have you already met the one? If this resonated with your situation, I would love to hear your story in the comments section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and join our family here. We have such amazing people as a part of this community, and we would love to have you. Please check out my links below as well on Etsy and Instagram. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello everybody. In group number 3, you were drawn to the Dragonfly Charm, and this is your reading. I don't even know where to put that. This is your reading. Have you already met the one? You know, the person that you're meant to be with, destined to be with. Have you already met them? This is a deck called, it's called Tarot, the Complete Kit. I got it years ago. I don't know who actually wrote the deck, though. I'll have to take a look. Has group 3 already met the one? So we have the Page of Cups. The 6 of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Cups, please. Oh, thank you. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. The 6 of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. Back of the deck is the 6 of Cups with the Chariot. Okay, so 6 of Cups on the back of the deck with the Chariot. I feel like this is somebody from your past who perhaps, and this is very similar tones to actually group 1, so there may be a message there waiting for you if you wanted to check that one out, because this feels very much driven by decision from the past or someone from my past, because we're dealing with the 6 of Cups. Someone from your past longs to return to you, or perhaps you're already sort of communicating with this person, or you really want to start communicating with this person here, because there's a lot of regret about the decision I made in the past of not taking advantage of the opportunity, not acknowledging it, or feeling too stuck by my insecurities to pursue it. Because the Page of Cups is this, look at him, he's on his knees. He's red in the face because he's embarrassed. He's got flowers. He's all excited. He's young. But his insecurities stopped him from pursuing it. And there's been perspective gained throughout this, perhaps a disconnected period, that has allowed them to evolve, has allowed them to feel more confident in themselves, and to start envisioning perhaps another opportunity to come towards you and to express themselves. But there's a little bit of concern about how you will receive them. So I do feel like you have already met this person. I don't feel like you're in contact, or if you are, it's limited at this time. And if there is contact, even on a consistent basis, I feel like it's shrouded in the 6 of Wands always talks about somebody who's kind of ego driven because they don't want to show their true selves yet, because they're trying to push through obstacles, but they don't want people to know they're hurting. You know, they want people to think that they're okay and that they're so capable and they can pursue anything. So if there is contact, I feel like they're wearing masks around you because they're worried about you just cutting contact, or you know, they're worried about the truth setting them free, in a sense, that they're worried that if they tell you the truth, you're going to not feel the same way or not reciprocate, and that will thrust them kind of back into sadness, longing. So they're sort of, as much as they have evolved, they're still in this decision mode because they're worried about their ego a little bit. They're worried about their security. And I don't feel like you rejected them in the past. I'm not getting that instinct, but I feel like they just couldn't muck up the courage a little bit to get the words out, to get the offer out, and that they don't want this to be a cycle. So it's like they're conjuring up this plan of action towards you to speak their truth. And you can even see in this card, you know, that bird is talking. It's expressing something. It's speaking for her. And so they're coming up with this plan of action. I do feel like this is someone who is, it could even be a soulmate relationship here with the Six of Cups, or they feel like it is. They feel that very strong connection to you. And we have this, again, that Queen of Pentacles. They put you up on that pedestal, and there's the Page, and they don't feel like they are on the same level as you, even today, if there's been a time of separation. And I don't feel like it's been that long, but they have, you know, made a lot of ascension, or they feel like they've ascended in their confidence. And they're making a plan to communicate with you. And for some of you, maybe they perhaps already are, because these 4 cards are the current energy. So they're making that plan of communication to open up those lines, but they are a little bit worried that they may have already kind of missed their chance, that they may have already missed the opportunity. But I do feel like you have already met the one that you could end up with here. Let's get another deck. Ace of Swords. I just saw the Knight of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. The Chariot. After a time of patience, making that decision to come back towards you because they're feeling left out because of their and there's the Eight of Swords, because of their decisions in the past. So I feel like you have already met this person. Yes, you have already met the one. And they're making plans to come back towards you after this time of disconnect. And I feel like they've almost used the time wisely as well, because there's a lot of times people will call this the impatience card because it denotes having to wait a long time for what we want. But she's like tending the fruit. She's happily, you know, working on the growing conditions. And I feel like that's what they've done. I feel like they have really evolved. They may even be like an entrepreneur or own their own business now. Yeah, and it may even be like a female coming in. You may be asking about a female or wondering about a female, because it may be somebody, because I just heard, like, honestly, I just heard boss bitch in my head. So it could be somebody who's really been working on themselves, working on their coin too. So now they feel more confident. That pursuit for them has helped them to gain confidence enough to feel that they can come towards you now. And there's them coming in. Still with a little bit of nerves though. Get some advice from Spirit. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Have they already got the one? We have grief, yes. Feeling like I lost my best friend, feeling like I lost something extremely important to me in the past. being enveloped perhaps by that insecurity as well, to not see the hope. And we have the release. It was kind of reversed. I don't often read these in the reversal though. But it's about, you know, letting go of the past, letting go of that fear so we can see the hope. It's kind of like this Five of Cups. It's like turning around, realizing that, you know, you can turn around and you can see the other cup standing behind you. Back of the deck is the Passion card. And again, that sense of this person pursuing their passions during this time of disconnect if you've been separated. For group number, whoops. You deserve love. You are lovable. Just fell down for you to the floor. And I feel, and again, this is very similar to group pile 1 because I feel like that card came out. I think it did. Really speaking to the insecurities that this person felt in the past. Or perhaps it was you. Perhaps you didn't feel like, this could be reversed. You could be resonating with this in the reversal, where it was you who couldn't push past the fear, and now you have achieved this. Because I feel like, I know that a lot of, and not all of my viewers are female, obviously, but I just feel like there's a very strong feminine energy here that, again, has pursued a lot for herself and has gained a lot of confidence in that they didn't have at the time. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's a manifestation card, and many of you guys are manifestors with that Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands makes things happen. Finances and career are a factor right now because, like I said, working on that coin, gaining something, perhaps the pursuit of my own business. Pile number 3. Whoops. Oh, we're healing. Reconnecting with your inner nature. Gaining that confidence, the pursuit of self, truly. And anyone who, well, everyone knows, you know, how much we change from the time we're 15 to the time we're 30. You know, we change so much. We evolve so much. We are not our final form, you know, at that age. So we have to always remember we're in constant evolution, and we have to gain these perspectives sometimes in order to gain the confidence to pursue what we want. There is a perfect plan. It's working itself out. And we have loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. Importantly, resurrection. Yes, I feel like the person that you have already met is the one for sure. With these cards coming up for you. We have the Dolphin. Somebody very chatty, playful. Again, someone who's very driven as well. A reminder for us to stay present in the moment, to be grateful for every day. The Beaver. Yes, this person has been in the pursuit of what brings them joy. And I feel like this could be reversed for some of you watching. Like, you are this person, and now you're ready to pursue this person, and you're worried about how you're going to be received. But I'm telling you, like, the question was, is this the person, the one that you should pursue? Then yes, you should. You should definitely go for it. But many of you are so worried because you're worried it's past the expiry date. This black egg has a lot of potential, but it's gone black. So they're worried about, is it past its expiry date now? Let's get a charm bowl for you. Group number 3. The person on your mind, the person you're with perhaps. Have you already met the one? The person you will have your next significant relationship with, or the person you will end up with. Have you already met the one? Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man. What's this one? The 8 of Cups. Yeah, someone from the past that perhaps walked away because they weren't being emotionally fulfilled. Somebody wasn't able to be emotionally vulnerable with that Knight of Cups, even though maybe there was a lot of flirtation going on, especially with this dolphin spirit. I get a lot of flirty vibes with the dolphin. But this Hanged Man, they're taking responsibility for it because, you know, they can come down from that tree whenever they want to. They can pursue what they want. But it's like they just watched this person walk away. But this Knight of Cups can pluck up the courage and go charging after what he wants. happy, cool. We have the bicycle. It says weakness is a choice. And the bicycle is the chariot for me. And we have the chariot here on the bicycle, which I find funny. It's about decisions. So if you are the one who is resonating with the message that you may have passed up a connection in the past and you're wondering if that was the one that should be with you and can create a beautiful life with you, and you're considering pursuing that, then Spirit is saying that you need to drive towards what you want with confidence and determination. We have the letter C, actually two C's, and we have the dragon. I always think of the emperor when I see the dragon because of the scales and how the emperor armors himself for battle. But they always have a soft spot, don't they? That emperor usually in the tarot weight has a kind of rosy cheeks, showing that he shows his emotion a little bit, but he doesn't like to. It makes him uncomfortable. But it is about, being a force, being a leading force in your destiny and going for what you want as well. And we also have, it looks like Jesus as a shepherd in the bowl. All right, group number 3, that is what I have for you. Have you already met the one? Yes, you have already met this person. If this resonates with your situation, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you feel called to. Please check out my links below. But I really hope you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.